I was sitting in silence, and then God told me these things. These revelations came to my mind, and then I opened the Bible randomly. I come across the exact verse that confirmed it. God is telling you, you don't need them. You can hear me. You specifically watching this video right now, you may be someone that watches a lot of videos, that watches a lot of YouTube videos, you listen to a lot of people, maybe a lot of people that hear God, a lot of people that tell you what God tells you, or tells them to tell you. This is for you, very specific. God is telling you this, and you need to listen to the entirety of it. It's going to really help you out. God says, you have a direct line. You don't have to worry or seek so many because you have me. You don't need to listen to all these people. Some of them help you. Some of them distract you. The good ones tell you what I say, and you know it. They teach you how to play. But most importantly, they tell you how to listen to me. How do they do it? Can you not do the same? Yes, you can. If you truly surrender to me, if you pray me continually, if you put me above, sacrifice everything else for me, just like they did, you will find me because you were willing to lose yourself for me. This was the word. And then I opened the Bible completely randomly, praying, God, tell me if this was word from you, tell me. Matthew 2:6, it says, you, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are in no way least among the princes of Judah. For out of you shall come a governor who shall shepherd my people, Israel. And this felt like this was God confirming to you that you are not the least among the princes, among the prophets, among the people that you listen to. And I'm thinking right now, they may be Christian, sometimes they might not be Christian, but they may be leaders that you listen to. You're not the least among them. And of course, this was speaking directly about Jesus. And at the same time, Jesus is in us. And so through him, you can do what Jesus. Wait a second. Matthew 2:6. You, Bethlehem, land of Judah, you are in no way among the princes of Judah, for out of you shall come a governor who shall shepherd my people, Israel. And so, you are called to be a leader, to shepherd God's people. It doesn't necessarily mean being a famous CEO, being a CEO, a great leader, but a leader is a servant. And you probably have an idea of to whom you can be a servant to. How could you be a leader in your life right now with the people around you? It doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to others, right? They can help you greatly, and it gives you confirmation. But you definitely should not only rely on others or people like me to listen to what God tells you. Definitely not. It's good, but the most important thing is for you to listen to God directly. This is why I always tell you, I was sitting in silence, praying, meditating in silence for 10 minutes. This is how I do it. I put my timer on, 10 minutes. I sit in silence after having prayed. And I basically, all day long, I'm in prayer. And I gave up everything that I had for God. And sometimes you need to go through a process to go through that. And it can be a hard process, but it's a process that is worth it. And yeah, you can hear him too because God is in you too. So you can hear him too. So you don't need other people, especially the ones that distract you. Because when you listen to too many people, especially people from the world, but even prophets on YouTube, like I see these people, if sometimes it's too much. You need to slow down, slow the noise, and hear God for yourself, right? There are people that just at one point it will distract you. And you need to know which message is for you or not. At some point you don't want to be like dependent on prophets on YouTube. Just like me. Just like you don't want to be reliant on anybody. You want to go directly to the source as well. This is good. This is confirmation. This is a good bonus. Sometimes it's a good way to start. This is how I still listen to people on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of it is very useful, very prophetic. Miracles happen. But I still do listen to God myself. And this is the main thing. I do this literally first thing in the morning. I wake up and do this. This is the first thing. I wake up, sometimes I have a dream, so I just write it down immediately, right? I don't wait any time, because if I wait a little bit, I lose it. And sometimes even if I wait, I can't remember it, I will go wash up my face and boom, this will come back to me. And then after this, what do? I get on my knees, I pray God. And then I read the Bible. Then I sit in silence for 10 to 15, sometimes 20 minutes. And then I have revelation. I have something sticks out in my mind. This is important. So I started writing it down in faith, because I don't have the full word at the beginning. I just have some sentence that comes to me. And then when this sentence comes, then another one comes. And so this is exactly how you can hear God too. But also the thing is that my environment is good for this to happen, is allowing this to happen. I'm not constantly on social media. Even though I'm a YouTuber, I should do social media. I don't have Instagram on my phone. I don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't have any social media on my phone. I don't have all these things. Yes, I can go sometimes on Instagram, but I go on Google and then I access it. And so it's like a friction. I barely go on Instagram ever. And so I'm not influenced this much by the world. I don't listen to much music, especially secular music. And when I do, it's like controlled. I make sure that I'm influenced only by godly things, and most importantly by the Bible. And because I've read the Bible so much, and I've sat in silence so much, I was doing this for a long time before God told me to share this on YouTube. I shared this on YouTube on the first word I shared on YouTube was on Easter. The first word I had, it told me, share this. What you wrote for yourself, share this on YouTube. And I shared it, and this is the first thing that kind of made the channel grow. But before that, I was still trying to listen to God, and I was making some videos on the spot, I felt like something was on my mind. I made a video about it. So I stewarded it. And because the more you listen to God, the more God will speak to you. But if you don't listen to God, if you don't allow yourself to hear God, He's not going to speak to you much, because He's saying He's not listening to me, right? But if you put yourself in this environment, He will come to you, and He will speak to you, all right? If this helped you, if this spoke to you, subscribe to not miss the next ones. If you want to support this channel, there's a link in the bio of the channel to give. Thank you so much. This is also something that I used to not do before. Years ago, I didn't give to people. Now I do, and it comes back to me a lot, right? And God blesses me. So I suggest you do, if you want to do this by supporting this channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next one. God bless you.